Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project padding and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. So I'm doing a haul. This is from November the 25th. I placed my order for Black Friday and for some reason I wasn't getting my order. So I left it for a while because I thought, you know what, hey, maybe it's just delayed, it's Christmas, it's whatever, pandemic. I thought I'll cut the company some slack. It's taken forever, longer than it's ever taken. And then I thought, you know what, it was like maybe 2 weeks ago I reached out to Give Me Glow. I just replied to the email that I had for my confirmation of my order, and I said, you know what, I haven't received my order yet. I'm just wondering if you guys can look into this for me. And sure enough, they said that they had a problem putting my order through because they didn't have my email or my phone number, which is so odd because I use the same account every single time and I've never had an issue. So no problem, that's totally fine. As soon as I gave them my information, they put the order right through that day, and now I have it today. So it didn't take too long to get to me. I got it today, which is February the 8th. This won't be up right away, so you'll probably be seeing this in maybe like a week's time or whatever, but I did want to share all of my Give Me Glow items with you guys. So I did reach out to the owner, and her name is Brandy. She actually reached out to me, I should say that, because I did mention in my email that I had a bunch of questions that I wanted to ask the brand, like the owner, for this video. I had a whole bunch of questions in line that I wanted to get information on so that when I did this video, I could give you some more information about Give Me Glow. So unfortunately, we weren't able to connect with each other. At first, it was she had time that wasn't available for me, and then when I was able to talk to her, she was unavailable, and then I just got ghosted. So I don't know that that was intentional, but I did reply a few times that I had a whole day's worth of availability, and I never even got a reply back. So I don't know what happened there, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what I got. I don't have any information about the company or the products in particular, anything that I really wanted to ask. So unfortunately, I don't have that information for you for this video. When I do a brand focus, I really like to have some information for my viewers because, like for example, with Shine by SD, I spoke to Shaniqua. She answered all my questions right away. She was fantastic. I had no issues there. It was great. And then I could just feel like these brands now are just so busy. There's not many people working, and they're so overwhelmed and bombarded with, like, they're popular. Indie brands are like the thing now. I love it. I want to see more of that because, you know, pandemic and everything, it's hard to make it on your own, and these brands are thriving and people are noticing them. So I want to share with you guys what I got, and hopefully I can give you some more information down the road when Brandy and I are able to connect, because I do think that she is willing to discuss with me some things. I don't have, like, it's not like I'm interrogating them or anything. It's nothing like that. It's just about the brand and about her and what made her start it, and also some information about the product. So hopefully one day I will get that information from her, and she and I can connect in a video, like chat or phone call, and hopefully she can answer those questions for me, because I think that would be so much fun, and it would be really nice for people to know, like, where they're buying their products from. So I want to share with you guys what I ordered on this particular order from Black Friday. I got a Give Me Glow palette, which is the large size of the smaller versions. So these are the ones that look just like this on the inside. This is the external packaging. It's a black empty palette, so you can put your single eyeshadows in there, and of course a lot of their eyeshadows are single eyeshadows. So this is what it looks like, same as the external packaging. And then on the inside, it has no mirror, which I don't mind that, honestly, and it has a huge area where you can apply your single eyeshadows. I believe this holds 24 of the Give Me Glow size. They are 37 millimeters, I believe. So it holds those 24 of those eyeshadows, or a lot more of the smaller ones, which I think are 24 millimeters. I have another one of this already. I forgot that I actually ordered this on my November 25th order, and so I already have another one of these. I only really needed one, but honestly, I love Give Me Glow eyeshadows, and I have a bunch of other little like indie brand orders that I can probably fit into one of these. Like I'm thinking actually even my Makeup Geek order. Like I don't have a new order, but my Makeup Geek eyeshadows, I can probably put those in there. I think they would all fit. So I think that'd be great. I'll definitely find ways to utilize these. And I like that they're sleek. And I love the front. It's just black packaging with the white lettering. I love that. I think that's awesome. I'm all about that. Then I also ordered the pastel version of the extra large empty palette. I don't even know if I'm going to get it in frame. I think I did it. So this is the pastel version. And I have 3 other ones already. I think I have the like coffee one. I have an orange one. And which other color do I have? Like a raspberry one. That was the first one I got, raspberry and purple. So what I'm going to do is share with you guys the single eyeshadow that I picked up. I'm going to put all of my Give Me Glow eyeshadows into one of these empty palettes, and then I'm going to swatch every single eyeshadow that I have as an individual single eyeshadow. I'm going to swatch every single eyeshadow that I have, every single eyeshadow that I have from Give Me Glow for you guys in this video. So let's go ahead and get started on the items that I picked up. So I'll show you them in the containers first. The first one I have, it looks like this, and I'll take them out, but they're not in like a sleeve, like so it's not like MAC or whatever, Makeup Geek or whatever, where they come in another folded envelope inside or a sleeve in the envelope. It's not like that. This one's called Faded, and I'm already loving this eyeshadow color. It reminds me of, oh gosh, I can't remember the one from MAC, but it's like that neutral, like coffee latte whatever color. Oh gosh, so beautiful. This is so pretty. It's exactly what I imagined that it would look like in person. I hope I don't have that one already. And then the next one I got, it looks like this, and it's called Going Bananas. They have different sleeves. I'm not sure if they're like all different, because I think they can pretty much put any single eyeshadow in one of these. This one is called Going Bananas, and it's a beautiful, vibrant yellow, got a shimmery texture to it, or a shimmery finish. And look at that payoff. Like, you guys want payoff and pigmentation, that is exactly what you're gonna get from their eyeshadows. So that one is Going Bananas. I cannot wait to get that on my face. This next one here, I believe this is called Halo. I had to double check that I didn't already have these because I have so many eyeshadows from Give Me Glow, but this one is called Halo, and it's a very reflective, it's gonna look really white on the camera, but I'll share a swatch with you. I got a little bit of that yellow still on my finger, so let's go ahead and swatch this one. I think I got a little bit of the yellow in there, but it's a very like, if you don't look at this part, it's a very golden, creamy, vanilla shade. It's just so beautiful. So just so you guys know, these come incredibly well wrapped when you get your order. I see like I have eyeshadow everywhere on my vanity here. But these come, there's 3 in one side, and then they fold them over, put another 3 and fold it over, and it comes like that. Plus it's wrapped with tissue, and then wrapped with more bubble wrap, and then wrapped with tissue and packed into the box. So these come incredibly well wrapped, so you don't have to worry about any of your items breaking when you receive them. I'm sure they've had like the odd one, but I can't imagine that there would be many because of the way they take such care in packaging up their products. Like, I'm in Canada, they're in the US, and coming all the way to me, I have had eyeshadows break on me from indie brands before, but I've never had an issue with my Give Me Glow brand at all. I've never had any issue with the Give Me Glow eyeshadows coming to me at all. This one is called Cherry Mocha, and it's very similar to the other one called Faded, but this one is more of a reddish undertone, I feel like. It's very similar, honestly. I'm going to swatch Faded again right beside here. So this one is more cool tone. This one's much more warm toned. It's got that reddish burnt color to it. It's really beautiful. Very pretty. I hope you can see the difference. And then I have two more. The next one is called, it looks like this. It's a nice dark one. It's called Cruel Intentions. And it's, again, a nice warm chocolatey brown color. Just so beautiful. Like, look at that pigmentation. Let's swatch this one down here. So I wasn't going to swatch these for you guys, but I am just going to swatch the ones. I will re-swatch everything together once I get them in order so that we can all see every single thing like back to back to back. But I wanted to share with you guys the ones that I got that are brand new to me. And then this last one is called Raspberry Cheesecake. And it's like a really, really dominant pink shade, like just a beautiful raspberry pink shade. I can never say no to these shades. I'm obsessed. I love raspberry color. So there are all of the eyeshadows that I purchased on my, it was November 25th, that order for Boxing Day, or no, Black Friday, pardon me. So I ordered all these on Black Friday. Now let's go ahead and take a look at all of the swatches that I have from all of my single eyeshadows from Give Me Glow, and then we'll go ahead and do all of my pre-made palettes. These are my Give Me Glow eyeshadows, every one of the single ones that I own. So let's just go ahead and start. I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible. This is Electric Unicorn. This is Halo. This is Highlight. This is Cream Lace. This one is Cream Please. And this is a matte shade. This is Hey Chick. And I believe this one is discontinued. This one is Fierce. This one is Faded. This one is Cherry Mocha. This one is Chili. This one is Cruel Intentions. This one is Bubblegum. This one is Cupcake. This one is Floral Coral. This one is Tequila Sunrise. This one is Strawberry Lollipop. This one is Raspberry Cheesecake. This one is Rosemary. This one is Wine O'Clock. This one is Blackened Plum. This one is Princess Pink. This one is Pink Frosting. This one is Party Monster, and it is such a special shade. This one is Jellyfish. This one is Ultra Violence. This one is My Sunshine. This one is Lucky Charm. This one is Going Bananas. This one is Lemon Lime. This one is Sour Apple. This one is Electric Mint. This one is Limeade. This one is Mojito. This one is Brazilian Bikini. This one is Jade. This one is Glass Slipper. And this is the last one of the single eyeshadows, and it's called Mermaid Waters. The next eyeshadow palettes that we have are pre-made. I have 5 of them here, so let's just go ahead and get started swatching. The first one will be the Christmas Morning eyeshadow palette, and it looks like this on the inside. It's absolutely stunning. I used it for the month of December in 2021 because I received it, I believe, in 2021, and it is just gorgeous. So let's go ahead and swatch from here all the way to here. The first one we have is Gifts Galore. The next shade is Milk and Cookies, which is personally a favorite of mine to have in every palette. It's a really good shade. The next is Stocking Stuffers. The Foiled Pressed Pigments, which is, I believe, what this one and this one is, sometimes does have fallout, so you may need to press the shadow down and then blend it around or press it around, but definitely you will have some kick up from those shadows. The next one is Chimney. Next is Under the Mistletoe. The next one is called Pajamas. This next one is called Cozy Fire. And the last one is called Santa's Sleigh. So these ones here are a Christmas Morning. Now I'm going to keep these on. We're going to continue on with the next palette. This one is the Vivid Rose palette. And it has the most beautiful color story. So let's go ahead and swatch this. The first shade is called Spill the Tea. The next shade is called Pop of Pink. I just want you guys to know that I just washed my arm from my previous swatches, so my arm is very dry. So if you're seeing them come off a little bit patchy, that's not from the shadows, that's because I literally have the driest skin right now. The next shadow is called Guns N' Roses. The next shadow is He Loves Me. This next shade is He Loves Me Not. And again, this one is showing up a little bit more patchy because my skin is super dry. None of these have any primers on them. This next shade is called Pretty Peony. The next shade is Pink Rosé, and it's a very flaky foiled shadow, same with the other ones, so you're going to get a little fallout. This next one is Flower Power, and this is probably my favorite shade in the entire palette. It's so beautiful. This next shade is Pedal to the Metal. And the last shade is Talk Dirt to Me, which I love because it's kind of like a dirty mauve. These are all of the shades from the Vivid Rose right here. So Vivid Rose, Christmas Morning. So these next ones I have never opened or used yet, so we're going to be swatching the Vintage Rose next. And this is what the inside of the palette looks like. It's absolutely stunning. This will be my first time swatching it and seeing it in person myself as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The first color is Blush Pink. The next color is Thorn. The next color is Velvet Petals. This next color is Copper Rose. This next shade is Blossom. The next shade is Aged Rose Stem. This next shade is Bouquet. And the last shade in the palette is Rust Rose. And that is Vintage Rose. That is so beautiful. Very classy. I love it. The next little palette we're going to do is Juicy Olive. And here's what the inside of the palette looks like. This first shade is called Dry Martini. The next shade is called Cocktails. The next shade is called Shaken Not Stirred. The next shade is called Garnish. The next shade is called Dirty Martini. And the last shade is called Vodkatini. So there is the Juicy Olive palette. These would actually go very well together. The next palette we have is Pastel Dreams. And it looks like that inside. The first shade is Lavender Sky. The next shade is La La Land. The next shade is Peekaboo. The next shade is Queen of the Clouds. The next shade is Twinkle Twinkle. The next shade is Peach for the Stars. The next shade is Pink Rain. The next shade is Daydream. The next shade is Too High for This. This next shade is Magic Mint. The next shade is Rise and Shine. And the last shade is It's So Fluffy. This next palette is the Summer Vibes palette. And this is what it looks like inside. The shade is Coconut Slushy. The shade is Peach Snow Cone. This shade is Summer Fling, which I believe I already have, so this will be the second time you're seeing this. I have it as a single as well, but I got the palette after. As well as Brazilian Bikini. This one I also have as a single. This one is Orange Soda Pop. This one is Fireworks. This shade is Watermelon. This shade is Mango Margarita. This shade is Sunny. This shade is Bronzed Bombshell. This shade is Skinny Dip. And the last shade is called Tan Lines. So this one is Pastel Dreams, and this one is Summer Vibes. And unfortunately, this is the last one, but so excited because this is the Bad Witch Club, and I'm so happy I finally have this in my palms. Can't wait to get this on my face, and I'm sorry about the glare, that's better. So let's just go ahead and get swatching on this. I'm just so pumped to try this out. Let's take a look at the inside first. So this is what the inside of the eyeshadow palette looks like. I hope this is being true to color. It's coming off a little bit duller than from what I see. It is so vibrant and so bright. I do have auto settings on my camera, so I really hope it's doing it justice. But this is like the first time I'm actually looking at it. I'm seeing a few little flecks of eyeshadow that need to be wiped off. I wish I went over this first, but it's just so beautiful. I cannot wait to swatch this. So let's just go ahead and get swatching. The first shade is You Can't Fly With Us. The next shade is Coven Confessions. The next shade is Let's Hex Our Exes. The next shade is Why the Resting Witch Face. Next shade is Shh, the Craft is On. The next shade is Relax, It's Only Magic. The next shade is Let Me Spell It Out For You. The next shade is Cheers Witches. The next shade is Let's Play Light as a Feather. The next shade is No Mortals Allowed. The next shade is I'm 100% That Witch. And the last shade is Don't Make Me Get My Broom. So there is the Bad Witch Club. It's such a beautiful color story. So that is all of the swatches of my Give Me Glow eyeshadows. I can't believe how gorgeous they are. I feel really bad though about the second portion of swatches that I did after I just washed my hands. The third time I did swatches, when I did the Vintage Rose, Juicy Olive, and Bad Witch Club, I actually put lotion on my arms a little bit, like a very minimal amount. Because it was just so dry and my arms were starting to hurt. So I decided to do that, and they came out really well. Like, there's no like base or anything, but they came out really, really well. I can't twist my arm the other way, otherwise I'd show you those too. But I hope you guys enjoyed those swatches. I always love doing a swatch video. I think lighting is something I'm going to have to work on. I do have some extra lighting, but I just don't have the time that it takes to get everything set up. So mostly I just try and focus on making sure that I get that content out there for you guys, but I definitely need to figure out something so that when I'm doing these videos, it is as accurate as possible, because they are just too beautiful, and if you're not seeing them the way that I'm seeing them, it's not going to help you at all when you're trying to select eyeshadow swatches, or eyeshadows when you're buying from Give Me Glow. So the brand does have over 140 single eyeshadows. I did see that on their site. They also have a bunch of different kinds of empty palettes, so if you're looking for a variety, and say you don't have any empty palettes and you just want to pick up maybe like 4 or whatever of their eyeshadows, they have a very small one. They also have a medium one and then a large one, which is the one that I showed you previously. And then they have that extra large. It just goes right up from fitting 24 of their eyeshadows. So their extra large palettes come in a variety of colors. And they hold 63 Give Me Glow eyeshadows, which I believe are 37 millimeters. It is 14.44 in length. I guess those are inches. 11.6 inches in width, and height is 0.47. So that's like, you know, when you open it up, the height is 0.47. It says this palette will not hold aluminum pans and shadows will not be included. So what you're paying for me when I'm looking at this, I shop in Canadian funds, it is $33 for a massive sized eyeshadow palette. Also, if you're looking for a deal, you can wait until they have a special on and then order it then. I definitely think they're worth it at regular price, honestly. And then they have a number of items like single eyeshadow compacts. They have bundles. They have pre-made eyeshadow palettes, which of course I showed you a bunch of them. Unfortunately, I missed out on, there was one that was like a grungy 90s band or whatever. I don't even know if it's band, but it was a grungy 90s eyeshadow palette, and I totally missed out on that. They also have Sweet and Sticky, which I haven't ordered yet. So they have a whole bunch of different eyeshadow palettes, and then again they have the duo-sided empty magnetic palette. They have a quad, they have a 9 pan, a 12 pan, and a 24 pan. And then other like lip glosses, matte lipsticks, highlighters, setting powders. I would love to get some of the highlighters and stuff, but I have to watch my money this year. I am on a low buy / no buy, and highlighters are on my no buy portion, which is so unfortunate because I would love to try them, but maybe one day. But unfortunately not today. So hopefully hopefully I can try a bunch of their other stuff in the future, because I really do like the products. All the eyeshadows that I've tried, I love them all, and I do use them with other brands as well, and they do play nicely with others. I hope you consider checking out their Instagram page as well as their website, and I will have those links down below, of course. If Brandy does have an opportunity to reach out to me, I will definitely do a follow-up video for you guys, and I will also definitely swatch more eyeshadows that I get and other products that I get from the brand as well, because I definitely want to try a few more things like the highlighters and stuff. So when I do make another order, and if I do get those answers from Brandy, I will definitely definitely do, of course, a follow-up video. Plus, I would love to do eyeshadow tutorials and a couple of looks using the Give Me Glow eyeshadows. I have a bunch that I did in October of 2021, and I haven't posted any of them. I do have them pictured on my Instagram page, but I haven't posted any of them on YouTube. So that is something that I will definitely try to put together in the future so you can see what eyeshadows I use. But pretty much every single look had a Give Me Glow eyeshadow in it, I believe. So that's everything that I have for you guys. If there's any questions you have, please link them down below. Otherwise, if you haven't tried the brand, I highly recommend that you do. It is fantastic. You're going to enjoy it. And the color stories are beautiful. I love that they have so many different themes for their palettes, which are just really great. And I like pretty much every single one. I think I have almost all of the ones that are active right now. Don't forget to check them out on Instagram and check out their website. Again, I will have it all linked down below. And until the next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you again later. Bye, everybody.